written interview going to go on the radio? Am I going to call in an actor to read his parts? And I'm really not trying to be a dick, but I was trying to be more than flexible with it. And then I continue to send several emails after that and don't get the respect of an email back. So the respect and the fact of the matter is, I don't give two shits if you come on my show or not. Basically, I don't care. So I have 3 open dates now. I think the guys from Enemy Within are interested in doing that. They're one of the Cold Cock bands. So it's possible we'll have them on one of those dates. I got to work it out. But, you know, some people are easier to work with than others. Really, I've always said this on my show. How easy is it to work with if someone famous comes on the show? Yeah, it's my pleasure to have you on. It's an honor to have you on. I've been a fan, this and that. Do I have to have you on? Do I care? I really don't. It's one thing, but I wouldn't talk about it on the. If it really meant that much to me, I wouldn't expose it on the air like that. But it doesn't matter to me because I feel the more famous you are, the less you're going to do to promote your appearance on the show. Although that's what I'm here for. But I don't get paid really to do this. I have some advertisements up. Yeah, I made 56 cents from that. So it's not like I'm doing this because I'm making $1 million doing it. Yes, years ago I could have sold the site and never had to work again. But that's not the case today. I'm starting over from scratch. So I've been trying to bring it back up in different formats for the past year or so. And, you know, I get burnt out here and there and stuff like this annoys the fuck out of me. Because I'm very flexible. I have a band called, Tax the Heat is coming on as well. I forgot to mention them on November 12th. They're a band from the UK. They're a rock band. They're really good. They're really talented. And they're really good people to work with. I changed the time of my show from November 12th to 4 o'clock in the afternoon so I can get with those guys. I'm very flexible. I'm very easy to work with. Yes, I'm a dick on the air. That's some of the things that you just do because it's comedy to me in a way, and it's funny. But all jokes aside, when I'm booking guests, I don't fuck around. I just don't do it. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you're a band who just formed yesterday. If you're cool to work with, I'll have you on the show. I don't care. I'll put a fucking hula hooper on the show if the fucking person's interesting to talk to. The show isn't just about rock music, but you have to understand that my time is fucking valuable too. Just don't fucking treat me like I'm some dickhead and fucking ignore my emails because I know they're getting through. You got the first 3 of them, although you don't read them or not. That's your choice. But I'm very flexible to work with. So if you want to get in touch with me and work on that, this isn't I'm just using that as one example. There's 50 others behind it. But if I go and say it about someone that no one knows, it doesn't come across as the way that I don't, really care. But I'm just putting it out there because I'm saying I don't give a shit who it is or how many albums you put out or what you've done. There's got to be a certain level of respect for what I do as I give you that respect for what you do. And that's why I'm willing to work with you and put you on my show. It's just one of those things. So with that said, check out Tax the Heat. I'm sorry I didn't get to those, but there's a lot of news out there that I don't feel is credible news, and sometimes I talk about the headlines just because it's dumb. Is Sid Wilson, because he jumps in the air and acting like a fool, really news that he hurt his ankle? Eventually you're going to hurt your ankle jumping on stage every night, fucking 200 shows a year. Slipknot will, if Corey farts, they put it on fucking these rock news sites. It's just annoying that everything is Slipknot's. I'm not saying they're a bad band. They're just, you know what? You're just trying to overpress everything. I don't know. Frank Watkins was bassist for Obituary. He passed away at the age of 47. A lot of these guys are dying young, and it's just weird that when you see the bands and stuff, oh, I'm sorry, and this and that, when they come from a death metal band. The whole reason to be in a death metal band is about death. I just find it ironic. I don't know. It's just one of those things, but I feel bad for the guy and his family. Aerosmith's Joe Perry is working on a new solo album, and I guess it's just going to be pretty much instrumental. Is that going to be interesting enough for people to venture out and purchase? I don't know. They're probably just going to steal it off the internet. If you ask me, I think it's just a waste of fucking money. Just give it out for free at that point. I don't know how good an instrumental CD by Joe Perry would actually be, but he's a great guy. Scorpions Forever and a Day documentary to receive a DVD Blu-ray release in November. So if you're into the Scorpions, I was in discussion with the people who brought me Tax the Heat, the band that's coming on the show. They have a connection with Uli. I don't know if he's going to come on. I haven't heard anything back about that. But at least you didn't start and book a date with me and then say, oh, that don't work for us after you booked the date. You just don't want to do the show. That's fine. That's a whole nother thing. And we're always willing to bring you back on. Butcher Babies, they released a new video called Igniter. So you can check out that video premiere. I'm going to play another song. We'll come back and do some... we'll do some more news and shit like that. So I'm going to play a band that got in touch with me. They're called Slant. They're another Cold Cock Whiskey band. So check these guys out. Here's the song Drowning. I'm Jay Stone. You listen to my show live at rockmetaltalk.com from Tarpon Springs, motherfucking Florida. And don't forget, Fridays at midnight on Stone Chrome Radio. Saturday at 12 noon, the show will replay on stonechromeradio.com. You have the Indie Authority at 7 p.m. on Sunday. And on Tuesday, GraniteCoastEntertainment.com on the talk station. You can find all this information out at rockmetaltalk.com. And if you want to Skype me and get on the show, my username is rockmetaltalk. Skype is now set up, so feel free after the song to give me a Skype. And if you want to argue with me on the air, let's fucking do it, motherfucker. Here's Slant and the song Drowning.
Your eyes, they only say so much. And as a consequence, when they close, my only hope to translate gets lost. But I took it as a privilege, as a way I could. Believing I could stand in the way of any waves that come crashing away. Remember your storms go in, and how could it be that the only difference we have between you and me is I've gone for a swim, but you're drowning in the shower with this rain. What if the rains keep falling down? What if the floods keep pouring in? Will you stay drowning? Will you stay drowning? What about my eyes? They probably say too much. The only consequence that could be is that maybe I care too much. Just the same, till I'm asking why. Won't you just take my hand instead of letting it drag you away? Well, maybe about drowning. Remember your storms roll in, and how could it be like the only difference we have between you and me is I've gone for a swim, but you're drowning in the shower with this rain. What if the rains keep falling down? What if the floods keep pouring in? Will you stay drowning? Will you stay drowning? You stay drowning. And maybe it seems that things in between us always seem to have got close. To maybe just being everything that we see in our dreams. I just hope both of us drowning. So I Drowning.
All right, I was going to play another song, but what transpired while that song was playing was actually pretty funny. So I played a band, and, you know, I'm talking to one of the guys, and his wife, Beth, follows me on Facebook. She says I have a nice voice. She thinks I'm sexy. I say that to my wife during the song. She rolls her eyes like, fool, you ain't sexy. What the fuck is up with that? Is she crazy? Did she ever look at me? What the fuck is wrong with her? Look at you. Pop your head out, woman. She won't even pop her head out. She's embarrassed. He wants me to talk about her and give her a shout out on the air. This is a trip. But look, my wife over there, look at her. She won't stop looking at her fucking iPad. She's lucky. She scratched her foot about it. If she would have sniffed it after she scratched it, I would have got up and throw this little light up ball at her. Scratch your foot when someone calls me sexy. How dare you? How dare you? Who told you that? But anyway, we're going to talk about some more news because Facebook is killing my computer. Facebook, they piss me off. You know, this fucking dumbass says, I work for Facebook and blah, 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 and you won $950,000 from the Facebook organization. And I was, you know, I should really post this conversation because Facebook didn't do anything about it. They tell everybody they got to change their fucking names and they have to do this and that, but they don't even look at the profile. They found nothing wrong with it. I reported the as spam. I reported the message. Oh yeah, I won. I told them at first when they were saying you won a contest. I'm like, oh yeah, I've been waiting for my prize. I heard I won the Lamar Odom, you know, strippers and cocaine. I was waiting for my prize to come in. I'm like, they're like, the FBI approved this contest. I'm like, why would the FBI approve it? So I said, this is what I found when I Googled your name, you dumb bitch. What I found was nothing because I didn't really Google the name. I just went to Facebook phishing page and sent them that link, and right away they blocked me and blah, blah, blah. But the point being about this whole fucking thing, and thank you very much, Beth, for the compliment. I appreciate it. The point being is that the way Facebook is telling people to change their name, but they're not looking at it. This person even says they work for fucking Facebook. It's a bunch of bullshit. I said, if you worked for Facebook and represented them and were giving me $950,000, you'd be able to write in fucking English, you retard. Oh, that's not politically correct. You're a conqueror, not retarded. But Facebook is fucked up. I don't know. It's a resource killer. But it's the only place to go because Tom killed fucking MySpace. Remember that clown, Tom? Should bring it back. I actually clicked on the link from my site, but my fucking web browser is so old on my Mac, I couldn't even see my own MySpace page. They took my MySpace pages from me, and now I have to prove who I am. How the fuck am I going to prove that I was in the band Lost Act? You want to see the 8,000 CDs in my garage? Well, is that enough proof for you that I own the fucking record label? And Rock Metal Talk was a record label before it was a radio show, and then it became the J Stone. It was an evolution.